and challenge. In 2016, a mandate was given to me overwhelmingly, for I won as governor in 17 out of 18 towns of our province. Our Kasimanwas, our fellow Antiqueños, here and abroad, wanted to change the political and administrative structure of our province. And change we did. Congresswoman Loren Legarda, immediately we released the salary increases of our provincial employees, nurses, and doctors, an increase that had been withheld for many years. We introduced social programs that help our needy Kasimanwas, old and young. We visited haciendas to change the plight of our sakadas, our sugar workers who toiled in the fields of Negros and gave them hope and help. We looked into the decaying hospitals of our province and with the help of Congresswoman Loren Legarda, improved, renovated, and built facilities. We opened free dialysis centers to treat diabetic patients from both the southern and northern part of the province. We started building evacuation centers for our barangays, rebuilt old, dilapidated school buildings. On my second year as governor, I got connected with then Senator Loren Legarda, who worked very hard in the Senate to get Antique the funds it needed to start many important projects, most notably the development and opening up of the Antique Airport. In 2019 again, in a landslide, we won. So, we continued with providing assistantships to 22,000 Antiqueños college students, a big change from 2,500 students when we started. We carried the province through the COVID crisis by providing aid, funds, medicines, vaccines, and even specialized health personnel, including COVID specialists. We listened and acted on the plight of our vegetable farmers in San Remeo, in Sibalom, and other municipalities. These farmers lost a vital market of their ready-to-harvest vegetables, that of Boracay and Iloilo, due to closure of borders as dictated by the COVID crisis. So, with Inday Loren, we bought the tons of vegetables brought to us by the farmers and distributed this to all our municipalities for free, in which we started the Talipapa sa Kada Barangay project. We obtained vital hospital equipment such as CT scans, X-ray machines, one in Angel Salazar Hospital, another in Colasi Emergency Hospital. With the help of Congressman Loren, we opened up new wings and added rooms to our hospitals all over the province. We opened the Lipata Port in Colasi in order to make the Roro operational. We brought home hundreds of our Kasimanwas stranded in the NCR region because they lost their jobs and students when the university closed during the COVID lockdown. This 2022, I got re-elected to my last term as your governor with an overwhelming 75% of the votes. So what challenges do I foresee? For one, our Kasimanwas have mandated that I will continue my social work projects. May kabalaka sa kamalaman, the aid to individual in crisis situation, our attention to the plight of our Sakada families here and in Negros, our livelihood assistance and sanitary store projects for our OFWs who choose to stay at home and make a living here with the family will continue. I will ask the Sangguniang Panlalawigan through Vice Governor Edgar Dinosta to increase the scholarships offered to our college students from 5,000 to initially 6,000 per semester. We will start to build the new Capitol building to relieve the overcrowded facilities in the present Capitol. We have secured for the lot of the new site in Supa, San Jose, Antique. And we will develop Malandog Port with the help of our Congresswoman A.A. Legarda for the barges for trucks carrying heavy loads to relieve the load of the Antique Iloilo Road. We will build a much-needed esplanade and dike in Bakong River to protect the town of Colasi from disastrous flooding. Very importantly, all these projects do not need or entail any loan or debt by the province, for our province is in a stable financial standing. For in my last term as governor, I will endeavor to strengthen the legacy and administration I will leave to Antique. As such, many years from now, I would like to savor the thought that our sacadas are no longer toiling under the very hot fields of Negros. They are now working in more humane working conditions or participating in industries that would provide them a feasible livelihood. Well, a few of them, with the help of the Department of Labor and Employment and the province, we are now preparing a program so that our sacada workers will have pensions when they terminate their jobs. Many years from now, I would like to relish the idea that our people do not have to travel to Iloilo in the south and Calibo for their basic and immediate hospital needs, because our hospitals are now well equipped and have available doctors and personnel to attend to their needs. Many years from now, I look forward to the assurance that during the natural calamities, our Kasimanwas in our barangays are safe in their evacuation centers. We completed with electric generators, kitchen, and toilet facilities. Many years from now, I will value looking at families in our shopping malls, recreation parks, and other places, enjoying their good health and financial stabilities, because their fathers, now and mothers, are working in the fields of their chosen professions, because they had scholarships from the province when they were college students. Many years from now, I will proudly and soundly sleep at nights, comfortable in the thought that in my 9 years as governor again, and I stress, our province does not have any debt or loan to settle. So wala gid ang ating kabataan itutang nga baraydan. Many years from now, I cherish the thought in my 9 years as our governor, I leave Antique a legacy that our Kasimanwas lives have improved, have changed for the better. All this because of the projects we have started and hope to continue. For I cannot afford to disappoint the huge majority of you who wanted me back in office for my last term, nor can I disappoint the minority who felt I could do better. Many years from now, I will take pleasure in saying that our beloved Antique is not anymore the rising star of Western Visayas, but in proudly proclaiming that our beloved Antique is now the star of Western Visayas. Ladies and gentlemen, in cooperation with Congressman A.A. Ligarda, Vice Governor Ed Denosta, the Sangguniang Panlalawigan members, the heads of office and employees of the province of Antique, in both the North and South offices, and the elected local government officials, and hopefully with the continuing support of President Bongbong Marcos, Vice President Inday Sara Duterte, and Inday Oreren as our new senator. I look forward to working for you for 3 more years as our governor. As a president of the United States once said, ask not what Antique can do for you, but what you can do for Antique. Dulog-dulog din nga salamat, palangga ako gid ang mga Antikenyos, palangga ako ang Antique.